Hello there guys, it's me Unstable Voltage. Welcome back to episode 9 of Fights in Tight Spaces. Once again I'm recording this series late at night, so I'm being a little bit quiet, trying not to wake everybody else around me, but hopefully you can all hear me okay. At the end of the last video we decided we were going through the Sun deck because it gives us the opportunity to get our maximum health up to 60, and it means fighting 6 normal targets rather than 6 enhanced targets, and I don't much care for increasing my max combo because I never usually get it all that high anyway. So with that said, I hope I've just gone the right way and I haven't just blocked myself from going the way I wanted, but we'll see. Could have misread that. Like I said, it's late at night and I'm a little bit brain fried. So we've got the gangster and we've got the batter who we had in the previous fight. We've also now got the gangster gunman who, just like the normal gunman, pretty much the same, except he does 15 damage, or I think some of the normal gunmen do. The difference here is that if this guy does any damage to us at all, we get a random injury card. So it's not like a long-term injury. Long-term injuries go up here, and you carry them with you from fight to fight unless you remove them at a medical facility. A injury card goes in your deck for the duration of the fight. Some of them just basically take up a space in your hand, which is, you know, gives you a card you can't play. Some of them have negative effects, like you take bleed damage or, you know, various things like that, reduces your damage output or your momentum while you're holding it, but let's hope it doesn't come to that. Do we have the ability to push anybody out of the arena? Well, unfortunately not. It'd be great if we did. So these guys do turn to face the player. I don't have any push. I do have a spinning... So you've got a ranged strike. The best thing I can probably try and do is hit the gangster with a spinning back fist, probably. So let's go for the slip. And then, yeah, the spinning back fist is probably all we've got. He can't counter-attack because of the distance. He's got 18 damage. I have a quick kick. I have an emergency move. I have a slip. In fact, I'm going to use the slip and I'm going to kick the gunman out because he's the biggest problem here. And that also means we've knocked him out of the arena. If I could get over to this tile, it would be useless. I was going to say I could spin kick him out, but if I did get over there, I wouldn't have any momentum left. I am going to go and stand on... Do I want to stand on this spot and stop the guy coming in? Yeah, he'll still come in somewhere else. Let's go and do this carefully. So he's actually going to come in on this space. Except you've just stood on it anyway. Again, really crappy. It hasn't given me a push. You've got 18. I can't do 18. Not in a single hit. This one's actually a little bit crappy. Just trying to think what I can do. I'm going to shift for 2 and step for 1. And then at least I can use my long strike without getting hit. Now I do have a right spin kick and I've got a push. Let's try this. We're going to push you out. I've actually got 2 pushes, so you're out. Now I can right spin kick him, so at least he can't hit me back. Unfortunately, I can't get at the side of him to use that push, which would have been really nice. Or the wall jump kick. I mean, either of those would do a massive amount of damage. But I just don't have the positioning. So we've got another gunman. Another one of these guys. Need to get one more enemy out of the ring. Got a charge strike. Got a dash. So yeah, I mean I can take this guy out. How many turns have we got left to complete this if we want to get the additional health? 2 turns. I'm not going to be able to do it. I know that for certain. It's just not possible. can't really take any of these guys out. Blech. So let's dash here and roll throw. It would have been... We'll try and get one out of the ring. We'll try and at least get the money, even if I can't get the health up. So I'm just trying to be clever about this and not take too much damage. Got a rising knee. But again, I don't really have a useful ability to get out of this corner. Yeah, we'll dash over here. We'll use rising knee on this guy, because he doesn't turn to face me. I know he might have shot that guy, but I don't think he would have done. I'll use hammer fist on him as well. So he's down to 16. He'll probably turn to face me, but I might be able to knock him. Yeah, he's backed up, which is good. And I've got a front kick. I'm just going to use the normal front kick, because that will beat him out of the arena. That's fine. Yeah, we've already run out of time, so there's no point in rushing here. I do have a dash. I can knock one more of these guys out, I think. The problem is... Because my plan is this. I've got 2 momentum. Use 1 momentum to dash in front of either of these guys. Use the jumping back kick to push them back 1 tile. And then... Because that will put them against the railing. And then use the final... And that doesn't cost me momentum because it's combo. Actually, I couldn't do that anyway, because if I use the dash, my combo will be down to 3. Yep, so that's just not going to work. So I'm going to dash over here close to the railing and end the turn. Even if that had have worked, I would have ended up stood next to one of these guys, which means they would have been able to hit me. So not great all around. I'm just going to hook kick this guy because I can take him straight out. I do have a throw that I can use on this guy, but he only does 12 damage, and I've got... Well, if I slip next to him, I can actually counter and long counter. So we'll get a double hit on him. That puts him down to 8. There we go. And the throat punch is worth 10. So he's out. Wonderful. So we didn't get that +2 max health, but we have picked up ourselves another card and 60 euros. So another hook kick. Redraw can be useful. Discard all the cards in your hand and draw the same amount. Or a counter stun. So basically this is the same as a counter attack, except it stuns the target, but it also ignores their block. That can be quite useful. Redraw I'm not so hot on. I think definitely between these 2. This would be slightly better if it had a better range on it. But I think I'm going to go for the counter stun. So yeah, so I can go through the car park or the corridor. If I want to go medical, got to go through the corridor. Or we could... See, I could go through the car park in an attempt to try and get the health up here, and then go to the gym and upgrade some cards. Or we could go through this one. This one's a protect one anyway. 5 targets, 6 targets... The car park one's always difficult, because there's only 2 places you can knock people out. I think we're just going to go for the corridor. Going to play it safe. So it's a protect the ambassador mission, but I'm not too bothered about that because I've already got loads of health anyway. I really don't want to be in the middle of all this because we've got this annoying security guard here, so I really need to get out of the way of him. Remember, he just does a push, but that's annoying enough. So let's emergency move here. We'll use the field promotion because that should upgrade the long strike. It's actually upgraded the counter. That's not a bad thing. I really wish I had a shift so I could push one of these guys. In fact, I can dash here and then push you to shoot him. And then at least that way you're not going to shoot the ambassador. The ambassador's still going to get shot. which is a pain. I can long strike you, which is also useful. So the ambassador does get shot. Ambassador's already down to 4 health, which is not awesome. You're down to 16. I can head smash you, so let's just get rid of you straight away. Ambassador's still not safe because this guy's going to hit him on this turn. This guy does 14 damage. I do have quick block. So quick block, let's step in towards him. We will hammer fist and then we will counter stun. So if he shoots me, I should just hit him back and that stuns him. Yep, the ambassador's down, but that's alright. Don't really care. You've got 20 health. Can't use Rising Knee on him. Could use right spin kick. I've got a shift. Let's use right spin kick on you. Because then you're next to him and you can hit him. Can't use Rising Knee. Could use push. I mean, might as well. Just for the 4 damage. Yeah, you can only use Rising Knee if the square behind the target is unoccupied, unless it'll knock out the target. This won't. It'll do 8 damage plus 4 from hitting the wall, so it'll only do 12. So with that in mind, let's back up. No point using the heal self because we're already at max health anyway. So he takes a hit there. So now we could use the Rising Knee on him if we wanted to. I think what I'm actually going to do here, though, is I'm going to use the combo boost. 0 to slip here. Back kick on you. Right, slip to there. He'll turn to face me. Or at least he should do. Oh no, these don't turn to face, these counter. That's fine. So I can use jumping back kick on you. That'll hit you. That'll push you back into him. He will then... I thought he'd push him back, but he didn't. If I use roll throw on you and then chain strike on you. Nice. That actually worked out quite nicely. So you're going to get back up. That's fine. You've only got 6 health, so let's just right spin kick you into that guy just so you hit him. 22 health. Let's slip forward and use charge strike just to take you out. And then we've got 2 turns to take this guy out who has 8 hit points and is conveniently stood right next to me, and I can just throat punch him. There we go, that worked out nicely. So we didn't get the plus 15 health, but we're already at max health. We did pick up 85 euros. So we've got tackle, push the enemy back, knock down, apply 4 damage. Tile behind them must be empty. It's a 2-cost card. Deft adds a random movement card to our hand, and the draw card costs 0 energy this turn, or utility pack. Play for 1 extra combo. If discarded by another card, gain 5 combo. Very situational. So it's between tackle and deft. I think a 0 energy movement card can be very useful. But there again, so can tackle. It can get you out of some tight situations. So we're going to go into medical. Max health. Max health can afford 2 of them. So we're up to 66 health. To the hotel room. No other choices. I didn't check what the specifics were for this fight, but it might have the annoying buggers that I really don't like. And yes, it does. These are the enemies that have been causing the biggest problem for me in trying to complete this game, and those are the Riflemen. So they do 10 damage. They have 20 armor, which they get at the start of each fight, and it persists between turns. So at least it doesn't... they don't get it back every turn, so you can whittle it away. The problem with these guys is they will auto-attack 3 times per turn, and they turn to face the player if you stood next to them. So in order to take these guys out, you need to hit them at range and then not be in front of them, because they do a lot of damage. So we'll try and avoid that as much as possible. These guys we know are an absolute pain. So we can take one of them out with a very quick charge strike. And then let's wait for them to start moving towards us. So there's another gunman. I really wish I had like something like redirect or whatever. I think front kick just to push you backwards. The spin kick might be useful actually, but I don't want to get myself kind of blocked in anywhere. Let's just end the turn there. I don't want to give them too much space to get in. I want to kind of keep them all bunched up. I want to control this area, basically, if that's at all possible. Anything I can do to push people back would be nice. I don't have a block. I've got a counter, but that's not enough to stop him from really hurting me. I've got a dash in my emergency move. So I think we are going to have to play those if we want to get out of here. And I don't have an awful lot that I can use. See, my armoured strike is pretty useless now. I don't have that 3 armour at the start of each turn, but it is what it is. Let's end the turn again. Not going to be completing this one particularly quickly, but if I do try and complete it quickly, I just end up losing half my health to this guy. So I just prefer that not to happen. So I've got a quick kick, but no way of getting him in front of this guy, which is annoying. I'm just going to shift behind him. And I am going to... I'm actually going to quick kick him. So he will get shot by this guy now. Yeah, just let him take the shot. There we go. I think these are the only guys that we need to take out. No, there's... yeah, 5, so these 3. Now this is interesting because there's a lot of stuff I'd like to take here. Let's concentrate on one at a time, because I got the throwing knife, but taking this guy out with flurry is probably going to be more useful. And then let's use the field promotion. So the throwing knife gets an upgrade for the rest of this match now. I've got to use the tackle. Oh, I can't use the tackle on you. And I can't use the throwing knife because I'm too close. I miscalculated. I'm going to take some damage here. This is not a good thing. Oh well, it is what it is. So we take a leg injury. It's not going to cause too much problems right now, but it will do later. He's only got 2 health, so let's go ahead with... I don't know, do we save the throat punch? I've only got a slip, which means I can't get close enough to throat punch that guy. Let's just use... oh, I can't even do the wall punch because the door's there, isn't it? So, throat punch for you. Let's let them move towards me. I have to play this very tactically. So yeah, I think he'll even auto-attack me from here. So using things like spin kicks is what I need to do. And I could right spin kick him in front of that guy, which is probably the best thing to do. So I'm going to block. I'm going to move forwards. He will shoot. I do block the damage. Then I right spin kick him in front of the other guy. So at least he'll get shot in the back of the head. So that's taken all of his armour away. So we've got this leg injury. So all movement cards cost an extra momentum while this card is in your hand. So on this particular turn, movement cards cost double, which is a real pain in the hoop. I've got my self-heal. It'd be nice if I could use that. The question is, can I get out of this situation. I can't really... So you do 14 damage. I've got a quick block. I've got a combo finisher. But it's not enough damage to take you out because you've got 30 health. You've got... So whichever way I move here, I'm kind of screwed. So I'm going to dash out of the way, take the quick block, which will absorb 6 of the 14 damage. I will use the heal self now. That'll take me back up to 60. Of course, I'm going to lose 8 anyway, so we kind of break even here. And we take another injury, which sucks. So this is just unplayable. So this doesn't actually cause any problems, except it's a card in my hand that is basically useless at this point. And again, I'm in a position where I can't really get out of this. I'm going to get hit again. There's no other way around it. So I've just got to do whatever damage that I can do. Yeah, this is where I've been getting stuck. So there's another injury. Fan-freaking-tastic. Now, the problem that I've got here, yes, I can rising knee and I can front kick him out of the door. I'm going to get shot in the back by this guy. I'm going to counter stun just to save me from it. We'll still take a hit, which I do. So that hurt. So now we've just got to take this guy out. And this is going to be difficult. I haven't found a reliable way of doing this yet. Even stepping, even moving in here will trigger him to attack. Can I do something about it? Well, I guess I can. I can step here safely. I can shift here. He'll turn to face me, but he shouldn't counter. Right. The only thing I can really do there is the spin kick. Let's try and move him closer towards the door. And he's actually obliging by making that a lot easier for me. If I had a front kick, that would be amazing. Tackle. Push back the enemy, knock down, apply 4 damage. This should actually take him out. Oh no, he only has a 1 tower range. Yep, all I can do here is move out of the way. Unless I want to get shot again. Charge strike, 50 damage, close, but he's got 56 health. That would have been so nice if we'd have had one more. Roll throw. Again, it's only got 1 range. So I guess I'm just going to be zigzagging backwards and forwards a bit until the right combination of cards come out to make this easier. Now I could throat punch him if I can get close enough to him. I mean, do I want to risk taking 4 damage? I guess it's worth it just to take him out. So let's do that. We will get shot. Okay, now he's stunned. This makes life a little bit easier for us. So whatever I get on the next turn... Oh, well, he was supposed to be stunned. However, wall punch. Works off the bed. 40 damage. He's out. That hurt. So yeah, took some damage. Overdrive. Combo level is uncapped for the next 3 turns. Very situational. Separate plus. Just pushes 2 people in opposite directions. And clarity. Discard 1 card, retain 1 card. I think I'm going to go for separate. Everything here sort of filters into 1. Car part with informant. Enhance targets, but it'll give us an opportunity to get some health back. Let's see if we can pull this one off. So I don't know what we're going to get here. Oh, it's another one of these gunmen. That's just flipping annoying. And we do want to try and protect the informant. The informant also counters. He's basically one of these purple gangsters. So can we get you out of here? Do have a rising knee. And a roll throw. There. Yeah, it's just not a good combination of stuff. Okay, let's move in front of you. Rising knee. And then I guess just emergency move there. So if you want to get the health back, of course, we've got to make sure the informant stays up longest. Knocking 2 enemies out of the arena would give me some extra cash, which would be nice, I have to admit. Again, I've really got to watch this guy here with his stupid auto attacks. I've got a throat punch. I can dash here, do a throat punch. So at least you're stunned. Now, my armoured strike won't do any damage, but I'm going to use it because... Will it not? Yeah, it lets me use it. Oh, I thought it would have still given me a combo point because I wanted to use right spin kick on him. Should have still given me a combo point. Well, that's going to suck. We're going to take even more damage now. Yeah, not going as well as it could be. Let's do a head smash on you. Now we know that you turn to face the player, which is just, you know, BS. I could just front kick him. Let's just kick him back. Not going to play the slip. I mean, I could play the slip and push him back. He will then get shot, which is not really what I want to happen, but... Stop this guy coming forward. Let's give it a go. We'll push you back. You'll get shot in the back. You will actually counter, which is nice in some respects. So you get shot again. You counter again. So he's actually got rid of all of the armour from that guy. 29 and... I mean, we could take the informant out if we wanted to, but we don't want to do that. We want to keep him alive, ideally. And I don't have a lot of health. I've only got 24 health, so... You know, these guys could take me out really easily if I mess things up here. I can't go this way. I mean, I could technically just step over here. I don't want a long straw. Yeah, I think this might be game over here. I've kind of got myself stuck into a corner. And I can't do a lot. Right, let's do what we can do. Let's move here. Let's push this guy out. Push enemies one tile in opposite directions and deal 8 damage. Push enemy back and knock down. So I can't knock him down. He's not facing me though, which is actually ideal right now. So yeah, let's just end that turn there. Wish I had 2 movements. I could get at the side of him then and do major damage to him with wall punch, but not long counter. I'm going to shift behind this guy. I'm going to take field promotion, which is actually good because that's given me the upgraded long counter, so that's given me 18 block. And then I can use the wall punch on this guy. So he's out. If I'd have advanced and he'd have hit me then, that wouldn't have been too bad. Right, now this is a pain. Because I've got to take the gunman out. And without getting some decent movement, this is going to be very tricky. Got a charge strike. Got a heal self as well, which is nice. Let's shift over here. Let's use the heal. Right, slightly better in terms of positioning. But it's still going to end up just getting me shot, so... I need something I can use that'll let me stun him, essentially. Let's slip over here. No point doing a combo boost. Come on, deal me some lucky cards. Could go for the throat punch. Again though, I will take a hit. 13 damage. I can go quick block and counter. Gives me enough health to avoid that. If I step in, he shoots me, but that's alright. We counter. Still got 1 health left. Throat punch. Now he's down to 32. Do 20. Now he's down to 12. Don't know how he gets a move there. He shouldn't do. 12 health. Can I take him out with 12 health? Sadly not. Well, I can, kind of. I can take him that way. I can dash there. He'll turn and face me, but he won't attack. And then I can take him out. Wow, that was hard. I really thought that was going to be game over. We did get the 15 health from the informant, and I was able to play my heal card, so I got some health back. So back up to 53 of 66. It's not completely dire. Stagger. Push an enemy 1 tile and deal 6 damage with a 1 to 2 range. That's nice. It's basically a 2-tile push that does 6 damage, and it doesn't cost any momentum, but it does cost combo. Slip and push are both nice. But that 1-tile range is getting a bit useless now because of the types of enemies. So I think we're going to go for Stagger. We can go through the casino or the event. It doesn't matter either way because we've got to go through this way. It's the casino's got enhanced targets, but it might be worth it to try and get the health up if we can. But that will be for another video. So thanks a lot for watching, guys. I hope you are still enjoying Fights in Tight Spaces. If you are, please once again do consider leaving a like on the video or a comment. And if you're not a subscriber, please do consider subscribing because it is really helping the channel out. So I will see you on the next video. And until then, goodbye for now.